All right. Good afternoon. We are in North Carolina. It is October 18th, 2018. And we're behind on our videos. We just got the Halloween done posted. You might have seen it already. But we need to go all the way back to October 5th for my high school reunion. For all my classmates out there that may still be holding on to the to bated breath for this video. I don't have any video from the reunion itself because I didn't want to go through the, hey, do I have your permission to 80-something people. So when the reunion was over, actually right before it was over, dinner was over and dessert was over, Marie and I snuck out to start our trip back to Pennsylvania. And our first stop was Truckee, California, which was about 186 miles. We got in there about 12:30 at night, but so why only 186 miles and right after the high school reunion? Well, we actually had an appointment Saturday, October 6th at 7 a.m. And who was that with?
Tom and Lori, RV Life.
That's right, Tom and Lori, RV Life. They were campground hosting in at the Martis Creek campground, which is part of the Army Corps of Engineers. And we knew we were going to meet him probably close to 4 weeks before we got there.
Yeah.
Because we slowly made our way around the country, so we didn't want to miss that appointment no matter what. I better not beat on the table. I'm messing up the camera.
Make us look like this.
Bobbleheads.
Bobbleheads.
So we finally made it. We got to meet with them, and they put us in their Saturday morning chat. And we did a little video afterwards also, which ended up being in their Throw Up Thursday, I believe, when he posted the breakfast that we had, that Lori made for us.
Yes.
So, these folks are...
Great breakfast.
Great breakfast. So I am going to link in the description both of those videos. And Tom and Lori, thank you so much for inviting us. You guys must be really up there in the to know category because our subscriptions have doubled since we've met you. And we really want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bacon.
Careful, Tom will want more bacon. He's there shaking his head right now. He's bobbleheaded right now. So don't worry, we'll get you bacon again sometime. I don't know if it'll be as good as that, but we'll get you some more bacon. So we didn't get a lot of video after we left Truckee. We stopped in Ely, Nevada, ELY, and did a BLM land for the on October 6th that evening. On October 7th, we went to Grand Junction, and we did our first parking lot boondocking. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, we shared the parking lot with 5 other campers. At least we thought we were going to. When I got up a little bit later to take the girls out, 3 of them had left. And it's like, maybe they know something we don't know. And we got up early the next morning and we left. But it was a Cabela's in a mall.
In a shopping mall.
In a shopping mall. Yeah, it wasn't actually one of those big Cabela's that sits out in the middle of nowhere and got 10 acres of parking. So the parking spot was little. And then, so there was a lot of traffic is what we're getting at. And I don't know, we just didn't feel 100% comfortable. So then on October 8th, Monday, October 8th, we drove to Kansas. We ended up in Russell, Kansas. Yeah, Russell, Kansas. At the Triple J. Well, as we were crossing the country, we know there was a rainstorm behind us. And every time we stopped for the night, the rainstorm caught up with us. And we looked behind the rainstorm and there was snow. And it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do more than 400 miles a day. And we ended up doing 550 miles a day to hurry up and try to get home. On October 9th, we stayed in Danville, Missouri. Folks, wonderful, wonderful campsite. I wish we had some video about it. It was great, wasn't it? Folks
Yeah.
were really nice. That was the one where they escorted us to our site.
Oh,
We were in
yeah.
site number 9.
Right,
It's called
right.
Lazy Days.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful place.
Beautiful. It's in Danville, Missouri. There's another one north of the freeway. Can Do.
Can do.
Can Do. But we were told that if you're going to stay in any one of the two, Lazy Days would be it. Folks, it was wonderful, wonderful people. They made sure we were happy, you know, make sure everything was set up the way we wanted.
They had,
Nice dry sites. Like the next morning, the rain caught up with us again.
they had some fantastic rules. I had to cut it out of the pamphlet they gave me and stick it to my fridge.
Hang on, the fridge is right here. You got to read a couple of them rules. They were great. Just read the highlighted ones.
I'll read my favorite ones.
Every campsite should have these rules. We had to save them. We thought they were great.
There's this one in particular that got...
The party pooper.
Your puppies told me that it wants to go out with you when you leave the park. We think that's a swell idea. The party pooper says, that's not it.
Says, shh, it's from 9 p.m. to 8 a.m.
That's quiet time.
Right.
He doesn't want to hear your music either. I told you he was the party pooper. In other words, do unto others as you would, you know the rest. But the one that really caught my eye was, please pick up after your pet. It's embarrassing to pick up and move out when the whole park is watching you. In other words, if you don't pick up after your pup, we will ask you to leave over a loudspeaker. Oh, I loved it. I had
Isn't
to cut
that great?
it out. So there's their rules, just a quick flash.
They're not going to be able to read that.
But it's just, I loved it.
Yeah.
I was tempted not to pick up just to see if it really happened, but I didn't. I always pick up after my pets.
She doesn't even take the dogs out. I do.
You do. I do when
I
I'm
pick
sometimes.
up after them. Yeah,
Once
if
a
it's
week.
daylight and it's like 80 degrees
That's
outside.
because the old poop here, he gets up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I don't know what for. He's retired.
The girls wake me up. They say, hey, Dad, I got to go out.
You just said the bad word. Now they're looking at you.
Oh, no. You just went out when we got back from the grocery store. Go lay down. Take a nap.
But I thought that was an absolute wonderful rule.
So when we left Danville, Missouri, we decided maybe we could sneak as close to Pennsylvania as we could, and then sneak to the park on the 11th. I'm probably missing a day here. Sneak to the park on the 11th, be set up before my son showed up. He asked us where we were. Oh, we're getting along. We're just getting into Ohio. We're actually in Zanesville, which means about 3/4 of the way across the state already. Oh, all right. Well, if you don't want to tell me where you are, it's okay. I know you're trying to sneak in. I know you're trying to sneak in and get there set up before I get there. And it just took the wind right out of our sails. It was like he knows what we're doing. So we let him set up first. We showed up, about an hour later? Because he come looking for us. He thought we were filling our fresh water tank when he didn't know we had already filled it when we left Zanesville. So anyway, that's our trip. 6 days on the road. Nevada, Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, and Ohio. And then the 6th day, the first day was actually Truckee. So again, Tom and Lori, thanks a lot. We're going to make sure we link everything down at the bottom. And I'll attach whatever I have to the end of this video right here. But it's going to be more video than there is going to be descriptions of where we went. So until we meet again, Tom and Lori, thanks again.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
You have an okay on your face,
I
but that's
do.
okay.
I'm okay. See, it goes away.
Well, good morning, everybody. We made it to Truckee, California. It is Saturday, October 6th. Last night we were in Manteca, California for my high school reunion. And we made it a point to stop here at the Martis Dam,
Creek.
Martis Creek, and oh, you already showed up in the view. Look who we found. Well, actually, we knew they were here. That's the reason we came. This is Tom and Lori from Tom and Lori RV.
Hi.
We want to stop by and see them on our way back to Pennsylvania, and they were kind enough to let us sit in on their coffee chat this morning.
Yeah.
And then Lori made
Audience.
and Lori made a fantastic breakfast this morning.
Well,
So,
that's because it had bacon.
gee, where did you get the bacon from?
Yummy bacon.
And of course, they shared the surprise of us being here, and their new dog, Bear,
Our new little girl.
new little girl.
Not so little.
Boy, she's a great dog. Wish we had more time to spend with her
Yeah.
and with
Hey,
you guys. You
we
guys,
Later on.
We will in the
Yeah.
desert this
we
week.
will. We'll
Arizona.
keep in touch. We got phone numbers. Did
You
we
do?
give them ours?
Well, we'll get him.
We'll
she
get.
can-
I'll
Okay.
Call, yeah, I'll call or text her ours.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You have
Yeah.
the number. So, anyway, beautiful sight. We're jealous. As you guys know, we're campground hosts back in Pennsylvania. I don't know. It's very competitive.
Yeah.
Very competitive.
You haven't got to see the whole thing.
Yeah, we didn't. We might have to take a walk with the girls before we
Y'all
take
can
off.
Take a walk with us and we go do
Oh,
our
sure.
errands.
That'd be great. That'd be great. So just make it a short video. If you watch Tom and Lori RV, you'll see us in their video. So we did a video exchange. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Love you guys.
Love you too.
And we'll see you guys again soon. Well, we may have just missed it. Maybe you did see it in the previous video. But there's a beautiful mountain over there on the other side. So we're at Martis Creek. It's closing up for the season on October 15th. So Tom and Lori are going to be moving on at the end of the season. We thought we'd do a once around, see what we missed last night. We came in about 12:30 this morning, looking for our site in the rain. We actually missed the campground and went almost down. Oh, we were down at the lake from what I can see through the trees. So hey, yours is bigger than mine.
That's what she said.
Oh my God, we were almost down at the lake. We had to drive all the way down there to get turned around last night.
I'm so
Because I
sorry.
started, oh no, that's okay. She said, well, they're right, we're going to be very close to them. And I said, okay. So I started going, and I'm thinking, well, that's amphitheater. The campground entrance must be another road. We did okay. We didn't hit nothing. All right. We are in Nevada. I don't know what part of the country Nevada's in, but it's cold. I'm standing out here in shorts and a t-shirt. I thought it was getting warm out here. Anyway, we are where State Route 722 meets State Route 50. We saw a little turnout and we thought this is a good opportunity to get out, stretch our legs, make a little lunch. Now the clouds have moved in since I wanted to pull out my camera, but if you can just barely see under them clouds, that's white stuff, guys. The snow. Winter is coming. October 6, 2018. But boy, what beautiful country. What? Oh, well, why not? Need to learn how to turn it on there, Oma. Learn how to turn on the gas when you need it. Almost, I didn't know we were getting hot sandwiches, so, but I am willing to turn that on for you. All right. Don't know which bottle. Oh, it's but the other bottle is the one that I probably only had to open. I'll close this one back up. All right, back to the scenery. I'll leave this open because I'm going to have to shut that gas off before we move. Look, that mountain range back there. Like I said, we just found a little cutout. I saw this dirt road running parallel with 50, and I said, you know what? Let me pull off here and back up into that spot. Isn't that nice? Nevada. Beautiful. Except for that white stuff. I didn't know Nevada got white stuff. Maybe I did. I don't know. Okay. Just want to give you a quick view. I guess we're about 2.5, almost 3 hours out of Truckee after we left Tom and Lori. I think that's about right. I didn't see the clocks change time. I thought we were supposed to be in mountain time when we left California, but we haven't noticed any of our phones or anything change time. So, oh, and there's a big advantage when you're in the middle of two towns to be having your own toilet. We didn't stop at the last town, and I don't think we were going to make it to the next one. We're 60 miles west of Austin, and Austin is the town we're going to stop in to top off the tanks. So, okay, guys. Almost making me lunch. I'm going inside to stay warm. See, wait a minute. No. Bye. I'm not going to steal Lori's line. Well, good morning, YouTubers. It's Sunday, October 7th, 2018. It was getting a little late last night, but it was only about 6 o'clock, but it was already getting dark. So we popped on this BLM land right before Ely, E-L-Y, Nevada. Come up this hill. And didn't know how much farther we could go. And we noticed this one campsite here that was kind of a loop. I wish I would have went in this way and we'd be going out the other side, but I went in the other side. And in the darkness and in our haste to hurry up and get set up, because it's a little brisk out here. It was about 40 when we came in. It's only 37 this morning, but still brisk nonetheless. Beautiful country. I can see this mountain ridge here, and I can see there's another mountain ridge behind it, and for some reason I have this sneaky suspicion that those clouds are covering snow up because they're covering the peak of that mountain. So anyway, like I said, I made a wide turn, got up in the site, and unfortunately I didn't cut wide, and ran into a couple scrub pines. As you can see, the truck made it around this pile right here, or whatever that is, but I should have cut it a lot wider. And you can see where my tire mark there. So I rubbed the side of the camper along that scrub pine, and they're not too forgiving. They're pretty stout little trees. And then by the time I got around this one here, I was really too close. And not any really severe damage. Well, first we tried to stop right here and try to level out. This sand is a little bit softer than I thought, and we sank right down. So I suggested, no, those are not my shoes. Those were here. So we pulled up a little bit farther, pulled out the 2x10 with the blocks on. We were over 6 inches off kilter. So we got to use our new blocks. Boy, they're so easy to use. Just drive up on them until you're level, and then have Oma stick the gray ones underneath them. But excuse me, like I said, I rubbed the side of the camper a little bit. You probably can't even see it in there. Nothing was really broke. Knocked the screens off, but we found them. They're not broke, they just fell off, and everything else was okay. Oh, I think this little plastic piece was knocked off, and you can see a little scratch or something underneath here. It's just all cosmetic. So once we got leveled and found our pieces and parts, a little bit of scratching right there. Then we didn't have electricity last night, and the batteries didn't quite charge up high enough, so I decided to pull the generator out. Well, that constituted a new problem. Inside this little plug-on or a screw-on piece was a piece of hard plastic that when you tighten this, it pulls that nozzle into the valve of the bottle, which lets gas come out. That piece was missing. Actually, I recall now, back in Yakima, here you can see inside here, right there in the center, you gotta depress that in order for gas to come out. It's a safety valve. I mean, you can open a propane bottle if you didn't know. No gas is gonna come out unless something's pushed up against that to allow the gas to come out. It's a safety valve. So we really needed the generator. We didn't have any gasoline. So Oma and I actually used 2 garden hose gaskets, one in front of the other one. And then I had to take some pliers and really tighten down on that to get the seal and get the valve to open so we could have a generator last night. So batteries are all topped off. Going to see about getting making sure all our propane bottles are topped off, because we don't know where we're going to be tonight, and if we need the generator, that's another thing. We may have to look for a part for the generator, so or for that hose. So I'm getting ready to jump in the shower. I was too tired to take one last night. We've already had breakfast, and then we're gonna get hitched up and hit the road. Not sure how far we're gonna make it, but we're going to we have 5 days to get back to our campground in Pennsylvania. No, them clouds are still covering those mountains. You probably can't see it in the camera, but I do see white spots up there on top of that mountain over there. That's probably where that 37-degree air is coming from. Okay, BLM land. Oh, this is a Garnett Pass or something like that. We found it on Campendium. Excuse me again. And that's how we found this road, and got lucky. Well, I don't think you find too many people camping this time of year anyway. Again, we'll see what we come up with for tonight. Definitely enjoyed the electric heat and the gas heat this morning, trying to keep the coach up to about 65 degrees. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Good evening. It's Sunday, October 7th. I talked to you this morning from Ely, Nevada. It got a little late. We looked for a Passport America campsite, and one told me they don't start, the only one in town told me they don't start discounts until October 14th. And I went, huh? Okay, whatever, goodbye. Because I thought camping season was over. Isn't this October 7th? So guess what? We're mooch stalking our very first parking lot. Let's hope it goes well. Now, we tried to stick with most of the rules. We didn't put our landing legs out. We're not putting awning out. We're not putting chairs out. but we put our tongue jack out, and we had to put our slider out, but we put it out towards the curb, okay, because it's gonna get cold tonight and our thermostat is behind the slider. So with the slider in, we would not have been able to have heat tonight, or it would be running constantly. So I'm satisfied with this. Okay guys, there you have it. Bye.